and conversations that need to be had. Conversations that need to be expressed. And I think people get into these positions where they have to take a side instead of just expressing an opinion. Right? It's too dangerous to express an opinion nowadays, whether you're in Hong Kong, whether you're in China, whether you're in Britain, whether in Australia. There's too much of a threat on life to just express an opinion, to express an angle, to express a perspective. And where I'm going with that is, what does it mean to be Christ-like? What does it mean to be Christ-like? Was Buddha Christ-like? Was Che Christ-like? Was Gandhi Christ-like? Even with his controversial things? What does it mean to be anointed? Am I rubbing oils all over myself? My forehead? But what does it mean to be Christ-like? Is it a goal of some sort that we're trying to obtain? Is it only religion-based with Christianity or Judaism or Catholicism? To me, Christ-like means someone that has an unjudgmental, I want to say unjudgmental, unemotional. Well, of course there's emotion, but you take it away to allow yourself to give a fair perspective. Right? Whether what side I'm on, quote unquote, or whatever I believe in. There's a certain understanding that you have to have. If I was to think someone was to be Christ-like, because we uphold this being or demigod because they had the ability to persuade, really. They sold you an idea and you bought it. Now, whether this idea was for the betterment of you or you were manipulated, but even if as I say manipulated, what does that mean? Can you be positively manipulated into doing something? Can you be coerced into doing something that you didn't realize that it would have the effect that it did on you? So what does it mean to be Christ-like, right? So this being came, quote unquote, and gave you a way of life. Right? Gave you a way of life. And it wasn't even, I like to believe that it wasn't even truly surrounded by the person itself. It was around something a lot more simpler, if I was to give my opinion. I think the simple, complex idea that he pushed made him a martyr, like all these other people. Malcolm X, MLK, Julian Assange. It makes them martyrs because they believe in a singular truth, and it's their own. But because they believe in themselves so much, that's considered radical, right? Everybody's just radical because you cannot conform. Why is that such a problem? Why, when a possible solution is presented, a problem arrives? Mary Magdalene was a whore, but Jesus loved her. And some would even lead to believe that they knew each other, if you know what that means. So what does it mean to be Christ-like? Because now, someone that is spiritually motivated is a political enemy. So, is spirituality a radical idea? Is individual spiritual freedom a radical idea, and why? Why can't I be anything other than Christian or Catholic? People are dying in America because of their beliefs. People are dying in Africa because of their beliefs. People are dying in India because of their beliefs, because of their spiritual identity. So what's truly under attack? So is this a spiritual war? Is this just a crusade? Another crusade? Has it ever ended? Is this still Rome and the Queen trotting amongst the planet? Her offspring, their offspring, bringing upon the wrath of Rome and Christianity. So it's a sin to be Christ-like. It's a sin. So what kind of world do we live in?